Imagine stepping into the dead of night, the only light coming from your dashboard as you weave through empty streets, a stack of steaming pizza boxes beside you. What if that routine delivery turned into your worst nightmare? A ritualistic trap, a deranged stalker, or a vengeful ghost from the past? Welcome to Dark True Stories, where we dive deep into the chilling underbelly of real-life horrors that will make you question every knock at your door. I'm your host, a seasoned journalist and storyteller with over a decade of unearthing the macabre, from unsolved mysteries and haunted encounters to creepy paranormal tales that blur the line between fact and nightmare. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a spine-tingling episode. We've got over insert subscriber count if known fellow thrill seekers joining us in the dark. Join the family, and let's keep the shadows alive. Today, we're unpacking 3 true pizza delivery horror stories that prove the ordinary can twist into the terrifying. These aren't just campfire tales, they're based on real accounts from survivors who lived to tell. Grab your blanket, dim the lights, and let's begin, because once we start, there's no turning back. Story 1, The Ritual in the Shadows. Our first tale comes from Travis, a hardworking pizza delivery driver in a mid-sized American town. Picture this. It's a typical Tuesday night in October 2023. The autumn chill hangs in the air like a bad omen, leaves crunching under tires as Travis loads up his beat-up sedan with 6 large pies, extra cheese, pepperoni, the works. The order came in late, around 9 p.m. from an address he'd never hit before. No big deal, right? Delivery gigs are full of one-offs. But this one promised a hefty tip, $1.50 on top of the bill. Travis, scraping by on minimum wage and whatever scraps customers tossed his way, couldn't resist. He punched the address into his GPS, a secluded street on the outskirts where houses thinned out and streetlights flickered like dying embers. As he drove, the city lights faded behind him. The road narrowed, flanked by overgrown fields and skeletal trees that clawed at the sky. Just another drop-off, he muttered to himself, cranking up the radio to drown out the unease creeping in. The house loomed at the end of a gravel driveway, a sprawling Victorian relic, paint peeling like old skin, windows dark except for a faint glow from the living room. Travis parked, grabbed the stack of boxes, and approached the door. His breath fogged in the crisp air, heart beating a little faster than usual. Why? Call it instinct. Delivery drivers develop a sixth sense for sketchy vibes, isolated spots, no porch lights, that sort of thing. The door creaked open before he could knock. An elderly woman stood there, her face a map of wrinkles under a halo of silver hair. She smiled thinly, lips pressed into a line that didn't reach her eyes. "Come in, dear," she said, her voice raspy like wind through dead branches. Travis hesitated. Company policy said never enter a house. But that tip. He stepped inside, the door clicking shut behind him with a finality that made his skin prickle. The foyer led to a modest living area, dimly lit by a single lamp. About a dozen seniors sat in a circle of mismatched chairs, their attire simple, cardigans, slacks, sensible shoes. They murmured softly, eyes fixed on the floor where a crude chalk circle had been drawn, adorned with symbols Travis couldn't place, swirls, crosses, something ancient and wrong. He set the pizzas down on a rickety table in the center, expecting small talk or payment. Instead, the murmurs grew into a rhythmic chant, low and guttural, like a forgotten language bubbling from the earth. Before he could backpedal, 2 burly old men, surprisingly strong for their age, grabbed his arms and pulled him into the circle. "What the hell?" Travis yelped, struggling against their iron grips. The chanting swelled, filling the room like smoke. The elderly faces hardened, eyes gleaming with fanatic zeal. This wasn't a party, it was a setup. Travis's mind raced, human trafficking, some twisted cult. He'd heard stories from other drivers, deliveries to abandoned warehouses, weird requests. But this felt ritualistic, like something out of a horror flick. In the circle's heart stood a massive man, not elderly at all, mid-40s, built like a linebacker, muscles straining his flannel shirt. He stepped forward, face impassive, and without a word drove a fist into Travis's side. The blow cracked ribs, sending Travis crumpling to the floor. Pain exploded, vision blurring. The chant peaked, symbols on the walls seeming to writhe in the shadows. Travis gasped, tasting blood. Why him? Was he chosen? Random. The questions swirled as he scanned for escape. A window, a door, anything. But in chaos lies opportunity. The big man hesitated, wincing from an old injury perhaps. Travis lunged, sinking his teeth into the man's ankle like a cornered animal. The brute howled, staggering back. The circle broke, chairs toppled, chants fractured into shouts. Travis bolted, kicking over the pizza boxes in a spray of sauce and cheese. He rammed a window open, glass shattering, and tumbled into the night. Thorns tore at his clothes as he sprinted to his car, engine roaring to life. Behind him, the house's lights flickered like angry eyes. He dialed 911 from the road, voice shaking. They trapped me. Some kind of ritual. Police arrived to an empty house, save for two confused elders claiming it was just a prayer meeting. No chalk, no symbols, no evidence. Travis's story hit local news as delivery driver's wild tale, dismissed as exaggeration or hallucination. Friends laughed it off over beers. Dude, too many late nights. But Travis knows the truth. That nod from the old woman as he left. It whispered, "We'll find you again." Now he quits deliveries after dark, always checking his rear view. Was it a cult? A sacrifice averted? The mystery haunts him, a shadow in every order. Story 2. The Bicycle Stalker. Shifting gears to our second nightmare. Meet Jack, another pizza slinger from a bustling coastal city. Jack's life was routine, motorcycle humming through traffic, helmet visor fogged from salty sea air. It was June 2024, humidity thick as fog. Orders poured in, families, college kids, late-night munchers. Jack prided himself on efficiency, tires checked, phone charged, no drama, until her. It started subtly. On his first drop-off, a beachside condo, he spotted a woman on a bicycle trailing him. Mid-30s, plain clothes, hair tied back. Coincidence? Maybe. But she reappeared at the next stop, lingering across the street. Jack's gut twisted. "Hey," he called, pulling over. "You following me?" She smiled, too calm, too rehearsed. "Oh, just a coincidence, heading the same way." Her eyes lingered too long, like she was memorizing him. The pattern escalated. Every delivery, every turn, she was there. Pedaling steadily, Jack varied routes, doubled back. Still, she materialized. Paranoia set in. Was she casing him, a scorned ex? He confided in coworkers. "This chick on a bike, it's weird." They shrugged. Cities full of crazies. But Jack felt watched, exposed. Then in a quiet suburb under sodium streetlights, she waited by a customer's door. "Why here?" Jack demanded. No answer. She lunged, syringe flashing. The prick was swift, arm burning, world tilting. His bike swerved, crashing into a curb. Blackout. Jack awoke in a derelict cabin deep in the woods. Musty air, barred windows, no signal. His arm throbbed, body weak from whatever drug she'd pumped in. She sat on a sagging couch, watching. "I love you," she said flatly. "You're special, mine." Jack's mind reeled, kidnapped by a stalker. He played along, probing. "How long have you?" "Weeks," she admitted. She'd seen him deliver once, fixated. Obsession bloomed into this. Days blurred, meager meals, locked doors. Jack observed. Her errands left gaps, unlocked latch here, loose window there. He mapped escapes mentally, feigning docility. One afternoon, phone distraction. Jack slipped out a side window, bolting into the forest. Branches whipped his face, lungs burning. No pursuit audible. He hit a road, flagged a car. "Help! Kidnapped." Hospital recovery, police skeptical. Bike woman, no trace. Headlines mocked. Pizza guy's wild ride. Jack returned to work, but vigilance reigns. He scans for bikes, locks doors obsessively. Was she caught? Vanished. Her whisper echoes, "You're mine." A chilling reminder, danger pedals silently. Story 3. The Poison Reunion. Our final descent. An unnamed host, let's call him Alex, from a college town, throwing a casual pizza party in his cramped apartment. September 2024, friends gathered, laughter echoing, beers cracking. Alex ordered online, 3 larges, easy. Doorbell rings, the delivery guy. A face from high school, awkward kid, now grown, eyes shadowed. "Hey man, remember me?" Alex grinned, inviting him in. The guy fidgeted. Nah, busy. Left abruptly. Minutes later, extra boxes on the doorstep, no note. Bonus, friends cheered, diving in. Bites turned to agony, convulsions, foam. Chaos. Alex dialing 911 but too late. Door bursts, the delivery guy returns, rage incarnate. Fists fly, brutal, targeted. You knew, he roared at Alex. Revelation, years ago one friend slept with his mom, killed her when she wouldn't leave her husband. Political cover-up buried it. Alex's invite, cruel taunt. The guy spared Alex, stacking bodies. Live with it. Alex awoke alone amid carnage. Police, mass poisoning, revenge, case cold, Alex whispers. I survived. But why? Shadows of guilt linger. A past bite back, literally. There you have it, 3 true tales proving pizza can deliver death. If these chilled you, comment your scariest delivery story and subscribe for more dark dives. Until next time, stay safe and tip well. This is Dark True Stories, where the truth is scarier than fiction. Peace.